The first step to setting up a Google Places listing is to check if Google has already created a generic listing for the business. Open up a Google search and type the name of the business in the search bar. It may also help to type zip code information since this is a local search. We don't see any Google Places markers coming up, so we'll go over to the left-hand column and check specifically in the Places section. From here we can see that there are some listings, but none of these are Google Place. Now we know that we can start by creating a place from the ground up. Since we're starting from scratch, first thing you want to do is go over to the Google Places login. It'll ask you to list your business. You must be logged in to the Gmail account that you're going to use to create the business before you even start listing a business. So once you're logged in, click List Business. Then it's going to ask you for some very basic information. Here you're going to want to input the client's phone number. Now we're ready to start entering some basic information. Start with the company name, address, and other contact information. Sometimes the marker that Google places is not exactly where the client's location is. In that case, you go down to Fix Incorrect Marker Location. A new window will pop up, and you drag the pointer exactly where the location is. So you can adjust this if Google is off. Now you see the location has been fixed. Continue entering information. Next, Google asks you to give a basic description with 200 characters. Here you want to include as many keywords as possible while still maintaining some normal flow of a general description. You can't just load it with keywords. You have to make it something that when somebody's reading, they get the full gist of what the business does. The next step is to add up to 5 categories that best describes the business. Take advantage of all 5. Google has preloaded categories that you should take advantage of. It will become more likely that they will rank you if you use these preset categories. To add more categories, simply click Add Another Category, and you can add up to 5. Next, Google will ask you to provide some basic location information for the business. Here, the key question is, do all customers come to this business location? Or does the business serve customers at their location? If you select yes, that the business serves customers at their location, Google will now ask you to provide some basic information as far as how far you go to serve customers. You can use either a distance from one location, so you can enter your zip code and say 20 miles out from that area. I prefer to use a more targeted search using the list area served, and either enter information like the city. When you enter the city, notice the location over here expands to the entire city limits. Again, here I think people tend to search with these cities and zip codes in their keywords. So another great way to do it would be through zip codes. Here you really get to capture specific areas, and I think the more granular you get, the more likely it is to show up in search when people are searching from these areas. So now that I've entered all these zip codes, we now see the area has expanded to a large radius around the central location. The next thing Google asks you to do is provide the hours of operations. The default setting is to not specify the operating hours. However, the more information you provide, the more likely it is a customer will call you during these operating hours. Simply select My Operating Hours Are, and from the drop-down, set a specific time, and then click Apply to All if the days are the same. You can also set 2 sets of hours for a single day. People that work from 8 to 11 and 12 to 5 may need to specify that they take a lunch break. So in that case, you set 2 hours for a single day. Next, we need to provide payment options. This is something you need to get from the client beforehand. For the most part, most people will accept cash, check, American Express, and Visa. These days, a lot of companies are moving towards PayPal, so that'll be an up-and-coming thing. One service we can provide is a PayPal setup linked directly into their account, so that they don't have to take these physical cards. They can start sending out PayPal invoices and get paid by the customer online. Next, to enhance your listing, Google allows you to upload up to 10 photos as well as 5 videos. To add photos, it's best that you have a folder on your hard drive where these 10 folders are already hosted, so you can quickly go over there and start uploading. Uploading videos is a little bit simpler. Go to the YouTube channel, grab the URL for the video you want to add, and just copy and paste. To start uploading photos from your computer, click Choose File. As you can see, I have these 10 pictures already laid out, ready to go, and start selecting one at a time. There's no bulk upload process, so you have to select them individually. If the client has not created any videos for their business yet, you can always go on YouTube and find how-to videos or other relevant industry videos that they can use just to enhance their listing. In this case, we found a video from Lowe's, how to install a porcelain or ceramic tile floor. We click the share button, and the URL pops up that we need to input on the Google Places listing. Now we just need to find 4 more videos to optimize this listing. So now I've uploaded 5 videos, and although they are not user-generated content, they help to enhance the listing and provide a more complete listing in Google's eyes. The next step is to provide some additional details. This is a great area where you can add keywords such as brands or other services that they offer that weren't mentioned above. You can pretty much add just about as many of these fields as you like. The left side seems to be the area for the topic, and then you enter the details on this side. Once completed, we go ahead and submit. Google will then ask you to validate your listing. You can do it by phone or by postcard. We recommend a phone confirmation because it's a quicker turnaround time to get your listing up on Google search rankings. Be aware that the number they're going to call you at is the number listed for the business, so you want to make the client aware that this call is coming through so they can prepare to write down the code when they send it. Google then sends you over to a dashboard, and now we're just waiting on the PIN number to change the status of this to not yet publish to publish. So contact the client and they should be able to give you the PIN number. and then the listing will go live. Other great tools that Google offers: you can receive emails based on the performance of the listing, other market research. I think mainly we want to receive performance information, so I want to know how the listing is doing. Review the listing on Google Maps to ensure all the information is correct. If necessary, we can go back and add more details to improve the listing. Notice the photos and the videos are here, and you can also move over to see more photos and more videos. The next step is to get past customers to rate and review the business, as well as add coupons and other features that will help to optimize the listing. More to come in our other videos.